Now we came back again with our friend Abdul Malek, the MP3 Mr. مسفر Al-Qahtani company driver, and let us to see him where is the engine temperature, the exact value. This is I means information, and we can using the arrows up and down to check what we need to know. Okay, this is the monitor information, page number 2. This is page number 2. Coolant temperature. This is the exact value we searched on. How many with this degrees? It is 65. Why 65, Abdul Malik?
Because the weather is cool now.
No, it is not about the weather. It is about the thermostat or the temperature valve.
The thermostat.
What is the benefit of temperature valve? The temperature valve, these trucks have 2 cycles of the cooling, engine cooling. One is closed valve without the radiator. When it is working, when the thermostatic valve is below its temperature, it is adjusted in an exact degree of temperature. This all, the old system in this workshop, I'm sorry, yani, they don't know any knowledge, they don't have any knowledge, they don't know anything about these trucks. They replaced or removed the original valves from 85 to 65. It is less than the ordinary or the exactly or the oriental or the original valve to 65. And this reduces the engine power because the power is exactly being in 85 degrees. 85 degrees. What is this lines?
That's line show
the critical case. It is when it is reached these lines. It is a critical case. You must stop, but you must stop the truck not running on the way, but the engine.
It should be blast or something will happen.
And when you stop the engine at all. We stop the truck running, but the engine running to be cool.
To be cool,
with the fan pressurizing the air.
The temperature will just
air through the radiator and the intercooler, and it pushes the temperature or the heat above, far away from the engine, right? So we know when we reach these lines, we must stop the truck from running on the road, but we don't stop the engine. It is still running. Okay. Now we got the temperature. Okay, and now we got the air pressure. Now it is how many, Abdul Malik?
That's 11.1.
11.4. Why it is 2 gauges? Why?
Because we have the air pressure 1 and the 2.
For what 1 and for what 2?
That is the front and the back.
No, Abdul Malik.
Or the left or the right?
No, not front, not back, not left, not right. We have 2 brake systems in these trucks. The brake system and the hand brake system. The brake system.
The one is for the hand brake and the other one is for the pedal brake.
Really?
The foot brake.
We know pedal brake is a brake and this valve is a hand brake.
Hand brake,
Which works with what? The double acting brake booster. We have 2 types of the brake boosters. Single acting in the front wheels, it is small and 1 pipe only.
Okay.
And double acting, it is the back side and it is double line of air pressure. Okay? One of them is for brake and the other one for hand brake.
Hand brake.
Okay? So if you have any leakage of air pressure, this gauge will loses the pressure and goes down and down and down. After this gearbox is an automatically gearbox. When you're losing the air pressure, it is losing the gear automatically working. And the truck will give you warning and it will be stopped. Okay? Let us see more. Oil level is
That's the oil level.
Yes, but we almost use the manual gauge. Why? Because this is depending on a sensor. Maybe the sensor is damaged.
Okay.
Maybe you are putting the truck on a not horizontal level like this or like this.
Okay.
And after this, the sensor will give you a lying limited oil gauge. So to be safe for the truck and for you and for the engine, use the manual, and after this check with complete.
Now you see this truck, sometimes the manual gauge, there is no gauge in it.
Because in Europe they depending on computer systems because they have a periodic maintenance and the exact processes of this maintenance and they do always the right processes of the maintenance. But in here in Egypt or in Western countries or in Gulf or any area, I don't think so. So we're putting a manual gauge to be safe for engine and for you. And again, we can check. This is the operation hours.
Operation hours.
What is the operation hours?
Operation hours.
Yes.
That is the time.
What time?
The time of operation of the working of the
Engine.
engine.
Look, ya Abdul Malik, we have two types of this engine running. Engine running with the truck or the truck running on the road by kilometer. And the other one like our case now. The engine running but the truck is stopped.
They stop.
This is a very, very, very dangerous process when you're running the engine and keep it running a long time because this hurted or maybe damaged the turbocharger. You know the turbocharger? You heard this expression before? The turbocharger is a very, very important tool or a machine to pushing the air inside the cylinder to give this trucks about 50% of its power. Without the turbocharger, no power of the truck. Maybe it is empty, can't go up maybe 30 or 40 kilometers and running with louding and very, very big amount of this RPM gauge. What is this RPM gauge? The revolution per minute. How many revoluted this engine 1 minute? It will come how many?
That's 25.
No, it is 5.
Now it's 5.
5.
From 5.
Only 5?
Yeah.
No, 5 with 500 per 1 minute. This means this trucks running about 500 revolution in every minute.
Every minute.
So if you stopped, like our case, a long time, you must do one thing. What is this? To raise this arm. See? This is the right arm. When you raise this,
The gas.
this is RPM rising. 5, 6, maybe 8 now. No, it is not good to be 8. We can push it down. 7 o'clock, 7 RPM. It is exactly mood you can use with your truck always stop very long time to save what the turbocharger. It is more good for turbocharger to do like this, to raise the RPM gauge. And after you going to the road, you can going to the normal case. So to save your turbocharger, you must do like this, pushing this arm upstairs, and now we have 700 revolutions per 1 minute. Okay, Mudir? What is the operation hours? The operation hours is that the engine running without the truck running. Without the truck running. Now we stop, but the engine running. It is using oil and using diesel. The diesel is a fuel, okay? When it stopped and it is feeding with oil and feeding with diesel, right? So, you know how many kilometers 1 hour engine running with a stop truck equals to the running on the road? 1 hour engine running with the truck stop equals 50 kilometers. Yes? So, when you are stopped in the mahatta to buy food, to drink Pepsi, to do anything it is more good to stop this engine